Welcome back to my channel. SudaniDoll here, and today I'm going to be doing a video with COL-LAB. Thank you to COL-LAB for partnering up with me to create this video for you guys. Today I'm going to be focusing on the palettes that we have coming out, specifically this one, because this is my favorite and I just wanted to create some looks from it. So I already went ahead and use my foundation, which is a shade number 12. You guys see me use that foundation multiple times. Since the new thing is our concealer, I'm going to go ahead and I just left the concealer part out so that I can go ahead and apply it on camera. But this is in the shade number 1112, which is the perfect concealer that goes with these foundation. And now for the bridge of my nose and my lids, I'm going to be using Set the Stage Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder. And this is also Cocoa Truffle. I'm going to just do that kind of on the bridge of my nose, also on my forehead, and also on. I'm also just putting some underneath my eye just to catch any fallout a little bit. Now I'm going to be taking the Palette Pro palette, and this is Sunset Dreams. I love this palette, specifically this too, and especially this shade right here and this shade right here. So I'm going to take this shade right here, which is shade number 8. So I'm taking this shade right here, which is shade number 7, and it's the darkest shade that I'm going to use today, and I'm really just building that up into the crease. I use shade number 5 right there as below the transition, and I'm just now putting this kind of on top of it. I have this shade right here. It is from COL-LAB. I'm going to be using a pencil. So I have this shade right here, and I just popped it out of one of the singles shade, and it's just a black from COL-LAB. And I'm going to take that and kind of do that very close to my lash line and drag it out a little bit. This is going to be our cheat sheet for liner. So I'm lightly building that up. So my main color for this look that's going to go into the lid, you can just leave it like this. I think it's very pretty this way, but I really want it to va-va-boom it a little bit. So I'm going to take a brush and wet it. I'm going to be using the Grand Finale 3-in-1 Hydrating Mist Setting Spray, and I'm just going to spray that on the brush to pick up the shade right here. I'm just going to build that up into the center of the eye. Now I'm going to just wipe off all of this on my face now that I have everything done. For my mascara today, I'm going to be using the Works mascara. This is the Works Wow Effect all-in-one mascara, so it lengthens, it thickens your lashes and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto my lashes, and then also pop on some falsies. So I started putting on blush for some reason. My camera was cutting off in the middle of it, so I have in the Soft Spot Sheer Blush in the shade in the shade Meet Cute. I said Chatty because I always use Chatty as my favorite, but this one has a bit of a shimmer, and I think this is one of the other dark skin friendly blushes that COL-LAB have, and I just love it. You can really build it up. So I'm just pouncing that onto the apples of the cheek. Now for highlighter, I'm gonna be using this shade right here, and I know you're like, that looks yellow. It's not. I feel like it just kind of resembles the Fenty Beauty highlighter Trophy Wipe, and if you guys know anything about that shade kind of scares me, but if you do it just kind of the right way, it just kind of adds this little hint of just, I don't know how to explain it, but I'll show you guys. And so I'm going to be using this shade, and you want to be very light-handed and build this up. So I'm going to put it on my nose, build it up on my nose, because you can always add more if you put a little too little, but if you put a little too much, a little chinny chin chin. Since I really feel like we have a lot going on here on the face, for lips today we're gonna go a bit nude, and this is one of the new up and coming shades. This shade right here is called Here to Slay. I think it's the darkest nude in the collection as of right now. So now to finish everything all out, I'm going to be using the 3-in-1 Grand Finale Makeup Setting Mist, and this is the hydrating one. There is a mattifying one, but the hydrating one is my favorite. So I just think I love the way that it melts everything down.